Hey, what's up, everybody? Back again. This is the Usawa Fitness Garage Gym Review Channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Speediance Gym Monster Works Plus with the adjustable weight bench. Now, I've done a bunch of videos on this bench and this machine. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I've done a bunch of videos on this machine when I had the flat bench, but we've upgraded. Now we got the Works version, and I'm going to have my friend Jenny come in here and I'm gonna run her through a workout on this thing. And we're gonna kind of show you why I believe that you should probably consider getting the Works Plus over the Works when you get this machine. I also did a full video on this, and I'm almost at the end of it. Hold on, let me turn this heater off real quick. It's getting hot up in this piece. Yeah, but you know, I'm doing this video because it's a season where I know people are thinking about getting this purchase. And I've said it in a lot of videos before I had the bench. I'm like, you should get the bench with the adjustable. You should get the set with the adjustable bench. But I didn't really have the bench to show why it made such a difference to have the version that's built for the actual Speediance Gym Monster. So that's what we're going to get into. Hey, if you're here, make sure you reach down in the comments. Actually, I see there are some of y'all here. I appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, I haven't been doing that many live streams lately, but you know, I have been cranking out some videos in the behind the scenes, and I just released one recently, and hopefully y'all got a chance to check it out. But today I'm gonna be focused on the Gym Monster. Let me see who here real quick. Excited to watch. Unfortunately, can't stay long. Hey, don't even worry about that, bro. I appreciate you being here, and way to just be out here. We out here. I appreciate you being here. And Dwayne, what's up, man? Been a long time, dog. That's my fault, not on you. I appreciate you reaching out to me a while back, man. I like much be checking in just to see how a brother doing. I'm grateful for that. You know, I like having the community. But like I said, we're gonna just kind of like go over this machine. I know a lot of you guys are gym rats and y'all, you know, working with y'all steel and y'all iron, and I'm all together down with that. As you know, on this channel, I got all kind of stuff. As you see, I can kind of give y'all a little, I got mad machines over here that go well beyond just like, you know, this kind of equipment where we're talking about magnetic resistance. And so this ain't the kind of thing where you ever need to be feeling like, oh man, I'm turning on y'all because I'm using this today. But I do want y'all to see just how good it is. Jenny, you out there? Oh, I thought I heard her out there. Let me look at it and make sure. Let me see if make sure she don't text me while I'm on here. Oh yeah, she'd be right here. All right, let me just tell her all good. Like I said, I'm gonna run her through a workout and we're gonna look at it. In case y'all not familiar with the Gym Monster, the Gym Monster is a magnetic resistance machine. You get 110 pounds worth of resistance on each pulley for a total of 220 pounds worth of resistance. It's magnetic resistance though, and it feels a lot different. You know, we all can bench 225, you know, for reps and things like that. As far as, you know, the guys I have in here, and this thing is a challenge because you could not only set it to have your normal resistance, but you got an eccentric mode on here. And that eccentric mode, every time you start to drop, it pulls down. You got a chain mode so that when you're actually coming out of the lift during the concentric part, it's actually, you know, at that point, you're it's adding weight then, all right? Just like you had a couple of chains laying on the ground connected to the side of your dumbbells or your barbell. And it's got over like 800 different 800 different exercises. It also has, it's like 822 total exercises, 91 programs. So I know you guys won't be able to see this close up, but if you want to see more on this video, click that link that I'll put up there for you guys later. I'll also put all the links in the description of this video where I kind of talk about this stuff in detail. But you got a bunch of different workouts in here that can be led. You want to work on your upper chest and delts, triceps, there's a workout. You want to get, you know, a little bit faster, you can do your rapid results, all right? You want to do sculpt your upper chest and delts, you just got a bunch of different workouts. You go over here, you have what, you know, individual breakdowns of workouts. So here is for all the people that want to do a high intensity interval training. Come on in, it's open. If you want to do a sports workout, you go in here and you can do a workout that's specifically for soccer athletes, skiing, swimming. So the whole machine is built in order to give you a good opportunity to do what you actually looking to do. What's up, Jenny? So this kind of situation where I feel like, you know, the machine is amazing. And a lot of people, you know, that are into weights often give a machine like this like a knock because it's different than what we used to. And I'll be the first one to say I'm the same way. Same way I felt about Smith machines back in the day before I got one. You know, obviously I got a Smith machine and a power rack in here. But before when I used to be at the gym and I see people on Smith machines, I'd be like, look at this Mark over here. He's trying to lift, you know. But then when I got one, it became different. And if you know what I'm talking about and you had a bias against Smith machines, let me know in the comments so I don't feel like I'm over here like the only bonehead feeling like that. Anyway, I just feel like this machine is different, you know. And if you ever, I feel like some of these companies that make this kind of thing should set up in a mall or something, have a little shop where you could come and actually check it out. Because I think a lot of people, you come in it, man, your feet gonna freeze, girl. I don't see how, like a lot of times my clients come in here and we like to change the shoes, keep the floor, you know, dry and everything. And they'll walk on this floor without no foot. Now everybody without socks and everybody know I'm a punk. I cannot handle the cold. And that's why I just turned the heat off. So Jenny wouldn't be yelling at me. So anyway, we're going to keep it cracking here. Okay. But I just want to give you guys a breakdown. And the biggest thing that I'm talking about today is this bench. All right. For a long time, I only had the bench that was flat. And the thing about that bench is, hold up, let me see if I feel like the other day, right when I'm saying that I'm gonna have a problem. Oh, there it go. I have only the flat bench. That's not this bench. All right. This one is a flat, or it can, you know, be a adjustable bench. And the reason why I feel like this is the way to go is because if you don't get that other bench, or you get that other bench and you don't get this machine with this adjustable weight bench, you're going to exclude a bunch of exercises. Now, I said this earlier, but I just did a video on this and I'm going to put it out in a minute. But if I go to all workouts and I go to movements and I go to search, I'm just going to hit incline. And right now, this is all the movements that require an incline bench. And obviously, you could get a different, and there's more, okay? Because these are the ones that have the words incline in them. But then there's other exercises that it don't say incline, but it requires an incline bench. And I'll show you what some of my other benches look like on this platform. But what I like is that this bench actually sits on the platform fully. You see how it's not hanging off? And take your time warming up, man. You don't got to rush. We good. I'm just talking to the people. So I feel like that's something just to go for. You know, I just feel like when you fold it up, it's going to look good. When you have it, you already spending $2,500, maybe, or $2,200. I think right now you can get this one for $2,200. And if you spending that much money, I just feel like why not have the piece that's designed for the system? Because if you get a different piece, it's not going to look as sleek. That's a very, you know, high level piece of equipment. It looks good. It looks, you know, very futuristic. And having a bench that's designed to go on it, I feel like is another reason why some people would want to go this way. And if you get the Works, which is the flat bench version initially, and then you decide to get the Works bench, the adjustable bench later, is $600. That's a lot more than it's going to cost you to get it with the bench originally, if you understand what I'm saying. All right, so let me make sure if y'all got any comments, let me know. I like your garage. I appreciate that, JJ. Thank you, man. Arnold had no shoes on either. Wait, what is that? Who is Arnold? I'm laughing at that. I'm trying to figure out if that's like some cat that I know about. All right, so what's a better deal? That's a better deal. One tiny value. Exactly. It is a better deal, in my opinion. Oh, Jenny, let me give you a mic. I'm gonna give. I normally wouldn't give Jenny a microphone because she be talking a lot while I'm trying to get my train on.
Behavior.
Yeah, whatever, man. You don't gotta do that.
It's really cool out.
It's freezing outside.
Feels
Yeah,
good in here though.
I know, right? We got it hot. I figured out. I'll show y'all the heaters that I use. Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
Good.
Yeah, I use these what do they call them? Dr. Infrared heaters. And right now it's 69 degrees in here. And outside here in Chicago today, let me see what the temperature is looking like.
19.
19 for real. It's cold like that,
But
man.
feels like 10.
It's 15 degrees out, feels like 4 degrees. And let me show y'all what it is in here. So if you got questions, I did a video on this too. If you want to figure out how to heat up your garage, you know, I can show y'all what I did in some of the other videos. I'll try to put a link in the description of this video after I get finished so y'all can see how to do it. But Jenny been over here warming up a little bit. And today, we ain't, you know, I worked her legs yesterday, so we ain't gonna get into those. How your legs feel?
They got worked.
All right, good.
They got worked. Stretched too, right just before this.
Right. Oh, that's right. You just got done. Oh, that's
Yeah.
gonna be a crucial one.
Yeah.
So she's doing some dynamic stretching right now, just kind of like warming up. But what we're gonna do, I picked 3 exercises for chest, back, and shoulders. And we just gonna kind of go through those, show you what they look like, and just give you an idea of what you wouldn't be able to do as easily without a bench. I'm also gonna put a couple of other benches on this machine so you guys can see what that looks like too. While we're working, if you got any questions about the Speediance Gym Monster, feel free to ask. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get it cracking. I'm gonna show you. I made a list earlier, and I'm gonna copy and paste this list into the description of this video. And also, if you have a Speediance Gym Monster and you're watching this and you want to see how I would put this together right now, I'm doing it because I don't want to. Let me back up. If I was doing this and I was doing it as a workout, I wouldn't do the blocks that I'm going to do, because I'm going to do 3 exercises in each body part, meaning 3 chest, 3 back, 3 shoulders. If I was doing this with just Jenny and I wasn't doing it, and I did it on and I wasn't doing it as a live stream and didn't have to worry about time, I would be doing this at supersets. So if you want to see that, hit me at info@usawafitness.com and I can show you guys that workout and how that would look. Okay. So, but and let me just say this right now. Jenny might have to get on her phone while she in here, all right? Because she is very busy, and I'm pulling that in here on her off day. So if you see her on her phone, I'm gonna tell you, does she do this when she in session? Yeah. And she shouldn't be, but all right, here we go. So first one, I'm gonna pull up. So in here, if I go into, I got a search menu in here. And if I go to movements, I can go up in here to search. And if I'm gonna just hit incline, and it's gonna show me all the incline exercises. But if I had to put incline barbell bench press, it would have came up. This exercise would have came up. I would hit the start button. And today I'm gonna do 4 sets of each exercise. I ain't gonna kill you with that. I'm gonna do 4 sets of each exercise, 1, so she could kind of feel out the weight, and then we'll do another couple where I actually make a work out a little bit, but we'll do a little warm-up set.
That's nice. I don't think I knew it had all those settings.
Oh man, it got a bunch of settings in here. Yeah, and I love that.
Even your rest time. Nice.
And even the rest, right? See, I'll just be sitting back, stone cold chilling, making them do all the work because the machine doing it for me. Now, we love doing this on Saturday. If you haven't seen any of our Saturday morning leg workouts, are you gonna be here Saturday?
No.
Oh, you out? That's right. I'm gonna do one of those live soon. I'll wait till you get back.
Come back. Don't wait till I come back.
So I'm gonna go ahead here, ready. And now it's going to bring up an example of what the exercise looks like. And then we got this ring. And this ring, if you haven't seen this machine, when I hit this button, it's going to start the machine for me. And that's nice because if you're working out by yourself, you have a way to start and stop it and also change the weight. All right. So go ahead and have a seat. I'll pull it out for you. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong. I'm actually on the wrong. All right. So your boy is slipping. This is what I was talking about. I didn't want to have to do. Meaning that if I was doing this, sometimes the weight has to start here. And this is nice. Sometimes, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Sometimes when you're working up here, you want to press out horizontally, you set the machine up there. And today, since I'm down here, I'm going to move this. Now, I know y'all can't see this, but don't worry. I got all of this stuff. I got many videos that show this a lot closer. So don't trip, but I'll go ahead and make this little change real quick and then we'll get up going. I forgot to do that. That's my bad. All right. Just hold that for 1 second. Thank you. And then I'll show you how we can put that bar up too. So then you take these guys, and these are your hooks. These are your J hooks. So after this set, we're gonna put them on. We're gonna put them up there. I'm gonna make this pretty light for you to start. Okay. Okay. So just like any other basic chest press, you always gonna want to start up. So go ahead and push it up, because if you start down, it just pull into you and it's hard. I'm about to release the weight. You ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right, here comes the weight. I hit the button and then you can see it start. Let's go. Good. And then I'll let her do this first set just at, up and down pace. But then when we start, we'll start doing like more eccentric control, where we do like a 3-second drop and then a 1-second press. It's counting down for me, so nobody can say that I don't have the rep count right, which if you're a trainer, you know what I'm dealing with. And now, yep. And then you can just hang it on your J hooks back here. All right. So that little start that I was on, that was just me being bogus, because I forgot to prepare. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here unprepared.
I'm going this way.
Great to see you working it. Yeah, thank you, Rex. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you, man. I'm trying to get back into it. Feeling like I'm getting, everything's starting to get normal over here. So I'm gonna try to start cranking out a lot of content, y'all. It's one of them seasons. I've been a busy personal trainer, and that had to come first, obviously, but we starting to get everything in the right place. So we got about 20 seconds. The other nice thing about the Speediance Gym Monster, if you're not used to working out or you don't have a whole lot of background on what training looks like, it's going to keep you, it'll keep you accountable, and that it's going to tell you, all right, it's time to go. You could be sitting there looking at your phone for a while and then not realize, oh man, I'm tripping. It's time for me to hit this set. I got it set for 1 minute. On a scale of 1 to 10, what was that like?
Like a 4. Is it okay to not, can you reach for the bar yourself?
Yeah, you can.
It's okay at that,
yeah, you can. You just reach back. I'm just giving it to you.
Okay, I just want to check.
I could put it a little bit higher. That was a great question she asked. She was asking, how would she get the bar off of there if she was by herself? And I can raise these for her so that on the next round, it'll be a little bit easier, and I'll have her do it. Okay. But all right, I'm gonna add a little bit of weight. She's strong. Don't snooze. But here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait on. Now 3 count down, 1 up. 1. Yep. You can go up. You can go up powerfully. Okay. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, 7. 3, 2, 8. Now wait for it. Now you need to release the weight first, and now it's gonna be a pretty hard. It's a long reach for you.
I'm just checking.
Let it go. You could get it. It's a little bit of a reach for her, but you see it can be done. So yeah, but that was a good question. Now we got 1 minute. I'm gonna add another few pounds. We're gonna do it again, and I might just go through like 2 rounds of each body part, and then save the third one for last. And if we get there, and I'll make that one where we actually do kind of like a superset where it'll be like a tri-set. So again, y'all, let me know any questions. Just let me know, and I'll answer any questions about this machine for y'all. But like I said, I hadn't been doing a lot of exercises that or a lot of videos on it. And currently, it is out of everything that's in my gym, that's the oldest piece in here, other than the kettlebell I got over there, that goofy Bowflex 840 kettlebell that I don't love. But everything else, I have funnel, things have come in and gone out. But I like this machine so much, I don't want to let it go. All right, 1 to 10, what was that?
7.
All right, here we go.
I do like that you can do this because it's light pickup, and then you don't have to worry about all the weights. And then you, with the trigger, can click on, which is nice.
And that's real talk. When normally if you reach back there and it's your barbell and you got your plates loaded, you already working, and that's another good question. And this is one of the things I like. I'm gonna hit the button, and then I want you to do 3 count down, 1 up. I'm gonna talk. Okay. All right, here comes the weight. Weight on. One of the things that where was I going with that? Just like that, I lost my train of thought because I'm 55 years old.
Where you don't have to reach with the weights.
Yeah, but what I like is that when if you're working out alone, it's just a great way to work out alone safely and really be able to load up your weight. Never fearing that the weight gonna get stuck on your chest. I work out here in this garage by myself, and there has definitely been times. There you go, good job.
Ooh,
There's definitely been times. Can you get it? Big stretch, almost. There you go.
Good?
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's been times when I've been out here, and I had to do the tilt and drop, right? Where like I never work out with collars when I work out heavy by myself, because I'm willing to let the weights fall and bounce off the floor if I'm working really heavy, and whenever I'm doing a chest exercise, especially. Well, this machine, some people wonder like, whoa, what if the weight was barreling down on your chest and you couldn't get it off? Well, instead of the tilt and drop, there's a tilt and stop. So if you tilt that barbell to either side, the magnetic resistance releases, and you can and then you can get up from under it. So
can you use the trigger thing too to release the weight quickly?
You can definitely use the trigger. This will stop it. But in the case of like, it will definitely stop it. But, sometimes, you might be scared and nervous, and you're like, it's too. You got multiple levels of safety. So one more time, last one.
That was a 9.5.
Well, I'm only going to go up a little bit then. Just to check. And maybe you might see the tilt and stop right now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait on. Let's go. 3. You were waiting for him. 1.
I was.
Everybody listening to the machine. 3, 2, 2. I have it turned down so y'all don't hear it. 3, 2, 3. Good job. 3, 2, 4. Come on, Jimmy. 3, 2, 5. You got it. 3, 2, 6. Good work. 3, 2, 7. You got it. 3, 2, 8. Lock it out. Good job. Good work. Now, tell them about how that, describe that for them, Jenny. Like, what you think? How'd that feel?
It's good. And it gives you like resistance too, but also at the end, like I love that kind of release of the pressure. And you're like, oh, I'm done. And it's nice to have the cues too, because, then you don't have to like think about it and count. And
yes,
I love that. And
so what she referred to as the cues, it's also talking. I keep it down pretty low because, I'm a trainer, and a lot of times, like I'm talking while we're working with that machine. So I got the music. It has music that it plays, as well as coaching that's going on during your lift. And a lot of different coaching. It's telling you how to do the exercise, how to keep your elbows in and those type of things. And that's like, I mean, y'all, like, that's me, right? That's a trainer in a box. And, you know, if you're not one of these people that are real accountable to yourself, this is a great way, because this thing can also go right into your calendar and be like, hey, it's 2 o'clock. It's time for you to work out. And when you get in it, you also going to have a coach in there actually telling you how to, and motivating you through the work. So I don't know. I like it, y'all.
Will it actually, like, if I were to be doing like the incorrect form, will it tell me, hey, you need to do this?
So this doesn't do that. I did have a mirror that used to do that when I had the Fit Your Mirror. And there, it doesn't do that. And that would be amazing if it could actually cue and see what you were doing. But no, unfortunately, it doesn't do that. But when you finish, you get a graph and it'll tell you, okay, she did good. She got an A. The only thing, bilateral balance, it was just saying sometimes she was pushing a little bit harder with one side than the other. But overall, you know, she got a lot of, you know, force control was great.
I got an A.
That's where her biggest.
What about the diagram? What does that say?
So
when you click on the diagram,
the diagram shows you what body part you were working out. So there we were working chest. And at the end of the day or the end of the month, it'll show you like, okay, this month you worked a lot of chest, a lot of shoulders. Oh, wait, you forgot to hit the arms this month. And that way you get metadata telling you exactly what you could be doing better. And I love that. It says hardly any exact. Oh, so she.
I feel like I'm going for a stroll or singing a song.
So there's your motivation and coach. It says feels like going for us. So she won't. So I need to make her work harder. See, there we go. I bet you that leg workout yesterday wasn't like that. All right, we're gonna do some dual handle chest flies now. So I'm just gonna type it in. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna go dual. Let me move this for a second. Nah, I just put on here. Dual handle.
I think you have to do the dash. Go back and do the dash.
It's gonna make me
just do a dash. See?
Yep. All right. There's it. There we go. Thank you.
There. They're very correct in their grammar.
Yeah, exactly.
And their punctuation.
And I don't love that actually, and it didn't come up right away. So I'm just going to go back to incline because I know that I could probably find it pretty quick there. So dual handle chest fly. There's dual handle chest press. I can scroll through dual handle chest fly. I'm gonna click that guy. And it's gonna tell me, okay, so here it is. I'm gonna hit start and I'm gonna have a girl lead the class this time. It's gonna take a second because I've never used her before.
And then we just swap out the.
Yep. And we're gonna put the handles on. And another thing, if you're thinking about getting this machine, I'm gonna show you what these handles can click in by themselves. And sorry if there's questions. I'm gonna get to you guys in a second here. But these handles can be put on by themselves, but then you get that bar or that cable rubbing up against your arm. Getting these little these little cloth handles that connect, I would get them. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now again, I'm a personal trainer. I appreciate when y'all use my links. And obviously, this is what I do. I review things, but I'm not out here trying to hustle y'all up on get this and get that, or get that bench or don't get that bench. What I'm trying to do is give you ideas of how I use this machine that make it easier for me because I have it. And, you know, as a personal trainer, you know, I'm doing pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying? This is my hobby. Creating content is a hobby for me. Obviously, I could be doing better. Don't get me wrong. I ain't out here, you know, boss hogging out here, if y'all know what that is. But yep, so you can just hit that release. There you go. Thank you.
And then you just
just click it in there, hold the button down, and then it'll click. Yep, I think you got it. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
So cool. All right. So now we're gonna do a chest fly here, okay? And she's talking and kind of guiding. It's still loading, so it never does that, which is kind of rare that So this is one of them situations. My internet is. Let me make sure it's not tripping over here on the live stream too. Tilt and stop. Yeah, right. You like that? Black man, don't steal my TV. Cool out, doggy. Vern, I have this unit, not so much the price. I love this unit, not so much the price. Having that, I gotta take my glasses off. I can't see it. Being said, I have a question. Who do you believe is the target group of people for this machine? Coming from a guy that has a full gym set. All right, I got that answer for you. She's still over there. Give me 1 second, Dwayne. Let me see what happens if I just hit start.
So it's 7. Oh no.
No, that's just how many kilobytes is.
Okay.
Oh, it is on right now.
Okay. How much you have on this one?
Wait, it's not. So honestly, my internet is usually bomb. Just 10 and 10.
It's how cold it is outside.
Yeah, but I use this thing all the time, and I never seen it do this.
Want to do a different one?
I'm gonna move to the do real quick. Because they did add the
avatars.
And she's new. I'm gonna go to one that I've used before. Oh, and I didn't see no wonder because I haven't set any of it up. So it's probably like, come on, man. We're gonna do 10 reps again. No, we're gonna do 12 reps. And I'm gonna I'll give you just 15 to start.
Per side?
Yeah, that's
Ooh, we'll see.
She over there.
We'll see.
She over here acting like it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna get. All right, now let's see if this works a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, that's a new trainer, and so it was a little delay there. All right, so stick them straight up, right? We want to.
This is no weight. Okay.
All right. Let me just cut it down a little bit, just in case. All right, you ready? Here comes the weight.
Yeah.
Wait on. Let's go. Yep, let's go. Good. You don't have to go that low. Just get your elbows just behind the bench, all right? And then, squeeze your chest. Whenever you're doing, and here's the deal, y'all. Whenever you're doing any kind of chest fly, remember that you don't want it all happening in your triceps. I always say, I'm going to touch the top of your chest, your body. Yep. We want to squeeze starting right here, right up here, okay? Squeeze, and then at the top, I a lot of times tell my clients to bring the bottom of the handles into a V. And I want you to touch the bottom of the handles that way. That way, you're going to feel that major pectoral jump in at the very end of the movement. And we got another movement that's going to show that a lot in a second. How did that feel?
That was like a slightly light. I think I could do 10.
Oh, we're going to definitely try it. We're going to definitely try it.
It was no weight.
Yeah, see, you know what I mean? You made me feel like I was
I'm in the last couple reps, but okay.
All right.
Okay, let's go a little bit. Can't be weak sauce.
Yeah, she's super competitive. Don't snooze. So, I know she'll be watching the video later like, that probably looked like I wasn't strong. And then we'll be back doing another one of these tomorrow.
I might be.
Trying to prove something. All right, we got about 20 seconds and we're going to do it again.
Okay.
So, hey, I hope y'all having a good beginning to December. We out here freezing in Chicago. We got all this snow, and then, now it's ice cold. But, we live in Chicago, so it's what's to be expected. But again, y'all, if we did not have the incline bench, okay, sit back, we couldn't do this movement. All right, you ready? Here comes the weight. Wait on. Let's go. And then, squeeze your chest. As soon as you get that fly open and you at the back end, you want to initiate your chest right away and squeeze it the whole time. So that's still looking pretty light to me for her. So hopefully, let me make sure she in the shot. But so I think I was mentioning earlier, if you buy the Speediance Gym Monster, I think this is when I lost my train of thought earlier. If you buy the Speediance Gym Monster and you don't get it with this bench initially, it costs $600 to add the bench. And that's a lot. And I don't want to, like I said, I'm not here to try to make y'all use my link to get this equipment. I forgot about your question, Dwayne. Here it comes. I'm not here to make you hit my link, but I don't want you to go get it. You see my video and be like, that's a cool piece of equipment. And then you wind up having to go back later and pay $600 when you could have got the whole unit for maybe $200 more because you bought it at the same time you got the bench. Who do I think this for is for, Dwayne? Rich people. No, I'm just joking. Because I got mine free. So y'all, let me just make that be known. Speediance did give me this. But when I say that, I'm talking about people when they have a full gym already, and then they look at something like that and they want to add it to their gym. Do I think this is necessary for somebody like me with a full gym? Absolutely not. I already have everything I need in here, and it will all do that. Do everything that's in that machine, meaning I got dumbbells, kettlebells, you know, I got functional trainers and racks and all that. But if you don't have a lot of space and you need to have a gym and you don't have all the space, look at how big this machine is. All right, hopefully this is in the shot. It's ginormous, okay? Not everybody could fit that into their house. If you got an apartment or maybe you even got a garage, but you need to park your car in your garage. You don't have that much space. Look at how small that is. Mm-hmm. That thing is tiny and it folds up, and it's going to be amazing for people who want to get like a full body workout, gain muscle. You can create a hypertrophy body, bodybuilding body with that machine. And you can do everything that you want to do, most everything you want to do with that machine that you do with the stuff that I have outside of here. And also, when I said, I was joking when I said the rich people thing, because that machine is going to cost you $2,300. But if I talk about my rack and how much it costs for my rack, I just talk about my dumbbells. I'll talk about my plates. If I get my set of dumbbells, that's $900 right there. I'll talk about a set of plates. When you talk about 5 to, you get 450 pounds of or 220 pounds of dumbbells like you have in this machine, that's going to hit you for $300-400 right there. So, the rack, it's all in here. So when I think about the value of also getting the training that's led by the people that are in the machine, it's a great deal. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna keep it real. And like, again, y'all, do I like it when you use my links? Of course I do. This is a hobby for me, but I love the fact that I get paid with the hobby. But this ain't I try to sell you the machine. And that's all I could. I hope y'all understand that. Here we go again, okay? Mm-hmm.
That was heavy.
Well, we're going up 2 pounds. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Here we go. Now I'm gonna pay attention to her because it's getting heavy, and if I need to stop it, I need to make. So I gotta turn my back on y'all. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. You can go a little bit wider. So that's what's gonna happen when you start getting tired. You're gonna start trying to short arm it a little bit. I know she's not doing that on purpose, but sometimes she may be a little nervous, a little bit like, am I gonna be able to get out of it? I know she can. So, and while she tripping, this ain't heavy. She already know. Like if I wasn't on camera right now, I'd have been stopped this and added some more weight. So don't snooze. She thinking it's heavy, but it is not even nowhere near where I would want it.
So the last couple were tough.
She tripping. All right, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm also on live. I don't be like,
yeah, okay. Because listen, dog, like man, she know that wasn't heavy, man. Much appreciated. No problem. And I hope that answers your question. 600 for the bench. The Kepi is like 200. Exactly. So that's what I mean. But that's when you buy it separately, right? The issue with having something like a Kepi bench is I'll pull a couple of them out real quick so y'all can see that. If I put this is the Kepi 500, and this one will hit you for about 200. But if I put that rack on here, if I put that bench on here instead of that one, hopefully you guys can see this, is that it's not even back here because you have your safeties back here that the feet have to sit on back there. Then you have it hanging off the front of the bench here. And to me, that's just not necessarily what I want out of the machine. It doesn't, it don't, sometimes it's one of them situations where it's you have to decide if you want to pay that extra $200 by buying a Kepi bench, or did you just want to catch the deal on the machine and get this bench right where you get the machine anyway? You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations, because that's not a $600 bench. You can hear me talk about that when I was so upset about how much the bench. I done had a bunch of videos, right?
Right.
She done heard me like in here over the years when I was like going off about that bench. And dang, did I delete all my so I think what I just did was somehow I hit this was in my pocket and I deleted all my exercises that I wrote down, but that's okay. I know what they are. So next we're going to go into a row because we're going to go to some back exercises. So we're going to do an incline prone dual handle wide. So we're going to go up half of this first one, okay? Because I got the handles down there. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that happened because I didn't have it in this order, and in the order that I had it in, we would have been moving those twice. So this is they call it incline prone dual handle wide row. Prone means stomach down. Supine means stomach up. So they just using some like words.
Should we move it off so my face isn't in that? See how they have it off?
No, you don't gotta do that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go up here. 2, 3. Let's go 3. Oh no, we'll go 4 since it's the first pull set. We'll go a lot heavier for these. And we're gonna go 10 reps. 1 minute break. And so as you can see, I already loaded these in, so it's gonna be a lot quicker now. Okay. So and now we'll need to take off these handles because the it'll be a little bit too long. So I hope this is, like I said, this isn't one of these videos where I got the camera close up and I can pull it off. I pull it off.
Should it be in line with the
it doesn't. We want your arms underneath, so I'm gonna say probably about here. Okay. All right. Okay, and so now we're gonna start working with some back exercises. Okay. And I want you to pull them up kind of wide. Keep your elbows in line with your shoulders, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's see. Ready?
This?
Yep, exactly. You ready?
Okay, yep.
Here we go. This might be super heavy. Let's try it. Try it.
Is it on?
Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. No, hold on.
I was like, no.
Let's try it.
Oh, shoot.
All right, I'm going to take a couple pounds off. So now I can stop it. You see, I can change the weight. You see, hopefully y'all see those numbers changing. And now here we go again. Okay. Wait, I'm going to take it to 22. All right. Wait on. Let's go. 12 reps. Good. Use a thumbless grip. Yeah. And then pull up with them elbows. Try not to pull your shoulders up. Okay. Yeah. And I want you to keep your hands as wide. Try to keep your hands underneath your elbows on the pull so they stay out as wide as far as they can. Okay. That's pretty good. Can you feel that? You got 3 more reps.
It says no.
Oh, I stopped it at 10. Y'all, you got lucky. Oh, yeah. I meant to set it for 12.
Release.
So as you can see, I only got we got like 22 pounds on there right now, and she working hard for those. It's not easy, y'all. Like I'm telling you, this magnetic weight hits differently. What you trying to do?
You just skip. I'm just trying to see.
So if I hit here, I can do it here. So if you want to skip, you just hold down the skip button.
Oh.
And
it's mainly just to see what he was. Okay, I wanted to see the.
Yeah.
It really looks like a person.
That is, they changed it. Okay, so they used to have a bunch of bots.
I was like, that looks real.
They had all bots, and they switched them all out. So now, yeah, I know, right? We was tripping on it at first because it'd be some dude with like some tiny neck and with some huge arms, and we're like, man, it's all bots. But they switched them out and they've improved on it. So now they got real people, which was was a thing.
All right.
All right. Let me make sure I got no questions. Amazon got that cap bench for 48. Yeah. So the only thing, so I'll tell you just why size wise it looks like a cap. The problem is that none of those benches, you ready?
Yep.
We have yet to find a bench that sit on top of that platform. I mean, I'm in all the forums, and I've been in the forums because I like to give my input, and we haven't found one that fits on the bench yet. None of them do, and there's times when I want that bench on that platform, and there's times that I want it off. But when it's on there, I don't like when it's uneven and unsteady, and so but at the same time, come on, man, you got it. I know y'all here over there. Silent. Oh man, I hate that I got it set for 10 reps.
Yeah.
That's an accident.
That's a good accident. Yeah.
Let me check the clock here real quick.
Am I going up high enough?
Yeah, you're doing a good job. It's perfect. So yeah, we got so yeah, man. Like I've been looking for other options for this bench, for this platform, and I'm mainly looking for that for people who didn't get it originally with this bench, and they need to then add this bench, or add a bench. And I'm still gonna keep on searching, trying to find one, and so is everybody else in the Speediance community. And I'll leave a Facebook link to that also for anybody out there who doesn't know about it, or people that are out there trying to figure out if this machine is right for their home, backyard, or garage gym. I guess you ain't gonna really use it in the backyard like we do with our other equipment, but I'll put a link in there so you guys can see that too. But yeah, what's on the Christmas list, y'all? How would you rate the longevity of the machine? So far, man, I've had this one for almost 2 years, and just keep in mind, I'm using it with way more people. Like a lot of you guys are using it with one person. You ready?
Okay,
here we go. A lot of you guys are going to be using it with us, one family member. That's perfect, Jenny. And then squeeze them. Yep, just pushing some blood to them. Squeeze them. Are going to be using it with one person, right? And you guys are, or 2 people, maybe a couple in your home. I got 30. And so I use it at least once a day with, different people, because we don't all do the same workouts. And depending on the skill level of my athlete, we use the machine more often than I think a lot of you will. I haven't had any problems. There have been, times when people got a bad one, and like, one of the cables of the ball is messed up, but I haven't had any issues with it so far. And, I'm reluctant to use it with like the skiing, like the rower, because then I feel like, man, you putting so many more reps on it. That makes me nervous. But as far as this machine goes, I feel pretty comfortable with how it is holding up. It's holding up well for me. And like I said, I'm using it with a lot more people than what I think most of you guys will be using it for if you 1 or 2 people working out in your home. But that's all to be seen. All right. It's still only 2 years. We still only 2 years in. So, we'll see soon. All right. Here come the last set. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Good job. See, I snuck the weight up. I thought she was going to have something to say. She didn't even notice. See. So once again,
you did it while I wasn't looking.
Of course I did. She phenomenal. She crazy with numbers. All right, that's all. She all about the numbers, man. And she checked me for the numbers all the time. But guess what? I raise them all the time.
I'm putting my head down.
Good job.
Okay. That was 4.
All right, good work. Now let's see what it says. Let's see what kind of effort. I promise you, it's gonna be like, walking in the park singing to canaries. Well, hardly any exertion.
I gotta be.
Oh no, man. See, now let me just let you know, uneven bilateral force. So it's telling us that when I click this, it's telling me that on this third rep, it was really like the left side was a lot more, there was a lot more force in the left side than the right side. And then the same thing happened on the second rep, the following rep, where it was a lot more force on the right than the left. I don't completely know how accurate that is because obviously she was pulling too. That dropped you down to a B, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Straight A student.
She's never had a B. Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something
true. In college,
special about? All right, so I'm a diehard Michigan fan, as I'm sure some of you who follow the channel know. And Jenny is a Wisconsin Badger. But you know what the coolest part about it is? Can I tell them?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think I know where this is going.
She's the cheerleader.
Oh, yeah.
She a cheerleader. Where did you think it was going?
No, that's fine.
She was a cheerleader for the Wisconsin Badgers. Yep. And then even equally as cool. Oh, here we go. Incline dual handle. I don't want that one. I want to do.
Oh, I think I know where this is going to.
Her husband.
Yeah.
Her husband is a champion, NCAA champion for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. He's a receiver.
Yeah.
And back when Lou Holtz was the coach, and he actually won a championship. So I feel like that's pretty dope. I give him some.
We're
love.
Cool neighbors.
Yeah, we cool. They're cool neighbors. I'm looking for just.
I was rooting for Michigan the other day, and he's like, "What are you doing?" They're playing Wisconsin. I was like, "Oh shoot!" Change my mind.
Oh man,
I was just so excited for you.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate it. So here we'll do this dual incline dual handle. But we're going to do a supine row. So we'll row with the the palms facing. Okay. They call it an underhand, same thing, and we're just going to do 2 sets so I can get to the shoulders here, y'all.
2.
Yeah, my bad. 2 sets so I can get to the shoulders. And I'm getting my 12 reps this time. This will be a little bit easier because she's working her biceps will be playing a bigger part.
30.
We'll give a 45-second break.
Woo, 30.
So questions, anybody? Anybody got any other questions? All right, cool. Sounds promising. If you could change something about the machine, what would it be?
That's a good one.
That's a great question.
Good question.
So if I could change something about the machine, it would probably be, are you ready? Yep. So you pull them with those elbows, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Remember, driving with the elbows. I might be able to drop that one for you too. We'll see how this looks.
Okay. It doesn't feel on.
Here it comes. There's the weight.
Oh.
Pull it.
Okay.
Stop. I want to drop that. I want to drop the weight one. The
bench.
One. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if your arms are. If it's still. Are your arms on the ground then? Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I thought you were going to drop the weight.
No, I'm leaving the weight where it is. That'll help you get, because I want those hands more in the pockets and try to keep them back. Oh, I know. Stop one more time.
Okay.
I want to move the bench up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again. So these are like adjustments these little adjustments, and I'm going to answer your question here in a second, are kind of like adjustments that, here we go. Wait on. Is that the machine is probably telling us how to set this up. And I'm setting it up with just my experience as a trainer. But here's the thing. If I could change something, I might add about another 40 pounds of resistance to each side. And that is mainly just for leg exercises. And then I feel like there's some really strong guys who would find that they would want even more weight. Like, I'm strong. I benched, like my for reps, I usually bench around 215. And if I'm talking about doing like 8 reps. And so but there's guys out there that obviously bench them gorilla type mugs out there that are going to need a lot more weight than that. But once you start adding the different forms of resistance, I think it hits pretty hard. I also wish that when this thing has an AI mode where when you're lifting, you'll do a rep and it'll say, oh, that was too light. And it'll automatically change the weight for you. And it's not available in the free lift where you don't use one of these coaches, nor is it available in these individual exercises like we're doing now. But when you're doing a led session by like a program, it's available. I wish it was available all the time. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here comes the weight. Those are the 2 biggest things that I think I would change. And actually, there's a third. I wish that the base was it actually came out a little bit further, so that some of the taller athletes could do things like hip thrust on the platform without being so balled up. So those would be my biggest changes. And like I said, I have people in here from all the way from 4'8" up to 6'5", and when I'm thinking about those taller athletes, that's a little bit more of an issue. Good job. All right, we got one more set of exercises we're gonna do real quick in the last 5 minutes, and that's gonna be some shoulder exercises. All right. I hope that answers your questions. Okay. Let me see if I can take my glasses up. Okay, Bardo. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm out here like Popeye trying to see what's written. And I got these new glasses, but and they work well, but then they bifocals, or I should say progressives. And in the progressives, I'm not used to looking through them and reading yet. So I'm working on it. I'm learning. All right, the last thing we're gonna do real quick. I'm just gonna have you do this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be real hard actually. Incline dual handle. I think those might be a little too hard, but we'll give them a shot. Let me see if I see anything that I like better first for the shoulders. Okay, we're gonna do a dual handle lateral raise. All right, and this is another place where the machine, this may be tough, because the machine kind of starts at 16 pounds. And so don't trip, man. We're gonna just give it a lot, give it a shot. See her looking at me in the side of my face.
So max rep count's 20.
Yes.
Okay.
And so whenever you're doing a fly on this machine, the issue is where it starts, because it starts at a kind of it's letting us start at 8. Oh, this is gonna be easy. You got this. I think that's actually a change, because it used to start at 16.
I think 8 might be fine.
So now we're gonna do a fly, so we can just hit a little bit of the rhomboids, those upper rhomboids, and a little bit of rear delts here. Okay. All right, you ready, Jenny?
Yeah.
Okay, wait on. Let me see. Lift your chest. Hold on a second. I'm going down to 8.
Oh my God.
I want you to lift up. Okay, lift your chest a little bit. Okay. Go there. Go there. Yep, here we go. That's better. Oh, wait, ain't on yet. Try it again.
Oh, no.
Try it again. Okay, so these are going to be really hard for her, okay?
I got it.
And
I don't know how many reps I can do.
And I if you can see, I love what it's doing, because I can see those muscles working in her back right now. And that's another area where it's tough, because I wish that you could go a little bit lower, because there's certain exercises that I can't do with every athlete, because the low weight is not low enough.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. You got 6 reps. Now, I'm really trying to hear rear delts, and rear delts are like calves. Those are high repetition exercises. So that's why we got so many reps.
Oh my God.
Here. But we're going to make this our last set anyway. 2 more reps. 2 more reps. You got it. Get them up. Get them up. Way up. Let it fly. Good job.
God, that was hard.
Ooh,
That
I'm
one
sorry.
was
I didn't mean
hard.
to step on you.
Oh.
Come on in here. So let me make sure we don't have any other questions in here. And also, what do you recommend for leg exercises then, since the weight can become too little at times? Oh man, there's a bunch of leg exercises. So
yeah,
I shouldn't say you could still you can get a lot because the weight, the resistance it hit different, y'all. You still get we still do a lot of hip thrusts on here, squats. We do kickbacks. You could do lunges. I mean, I think you're gonna get a full leg workout. And if you don't find that you can, and if you don't find that it's enough for you, then I would just say that's where you expand your gym like we do with any other piece of equipment. We got dumbbells here, but we expand with the cage over there, and it's just a matter of you filling it out. But I wouldn't go get something first. I would definitely check it out because I could definitely get a great leg workout on here without question. Would you agree, right? Yeah. So it's not
work on the
the hip thrust and everything. Yeah, the squats, everything is in here.
Deadlift.
Yeah, deadlifts. It's all here. So it's not in any means. I just mean it could be. You ask what could be better, and it doesn't mean that it's not. I can't get the workout with it. I hope I didn't mislead y'all with that. But it's 10:45. I got another client coming in here any second now, so I gotta cut it short. But y'all listen, or not cut it short. Cut it. But I'm gonna put out another video later on this evening about the same machine, and hopefully it'll answer some questions. But hey, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, please, y'all do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to make it a community feel. I do want to, be a online coach where I could give you guys some ideas of what you could do to help your workouts. I got some digital content coming out soon, so I'll just, want to make sure that everybody is on board and being able to see what I got to put out, and it take you hitting that button for me to have that happen. I want to thank Jenny because she looked out for me and showed up here today. And we got some other videos. Actually, we did a full workout on this machine in the summer, and I'll make sure I put that link in this video, in the description of this video once I finish with my client and get a chance to dial it all in. But thanks for coming, y'all. Until next time, stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay fit. Love and peace, everybody. Ow. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome. Here's your mic. I won't walk off of it.
Appreciate that.